Hello. I'm sitting here soaking in a little bit of sunshine, and it's a super interesting day here today. It's like really smoky. Forest is trying to see you all. Super smoky, lots of fires happening in Washington, and the wind blew it all in last night. I slept wrong on my neck, and my whole left side of my neck is hurting. I'm super aware that we're in the last like 48 hours of this eclipse portal pretty much. And I'm curious how you're doing. What are you noticing in your environment? What are you noticing in your body? I'm really doing a lot of listening today with this neck thing. I almost didn't record this because I was like, I don't want to like push, but then I just felt really drawn to like hold this and sit in the sunshine in a place I don't normally record and let Forrest just kind of be wild on the floor and just see how this goes. So I'm kind of just going to be holding space for my sweet neck as we do this. Um, yeah, it's a really, really big closure on this eclipse. The moon will be in Pisces, the sun will be in Virgo. We just wrapped up at the end of July, the nodes being in that space. And so, what we worked with those 18 months when the South node was in Virgo and the North node was in Pisces, it's like we're getting a bit of closure on those themes. So, I'm going to share the chart so that we can all see it together. So, here's the moon at 4 degrees of Pisces, and here's the sun at 4 degrees of Virgo, opposite each other. I really want to invite all of us to remain, despite how intense these 2 weeks must have felt, to really remain postured in the heart if possible, and really let yourself like feel the material that has shown up. When we see the moon in Pisces like this, there is this invitation to really trust the divine, trust the cosmos, trust the universe, trust life force, love, that we are actually being led in a direction that is for us. It's for our good, it's for our growth. And so much of what the Pisces and the Virgo axis is teaching us is to find the sacred in the mundane. It is to not just get super caught in just the earth reality Virgo, but to allow space for spirit, to allow space for the miraculous to show up. And I really want to highlight again, there is going to be some sort of closure that's happening around the last 18 months as it relates to your processes around maybe worthiness, maybe a journey with anxiety or worry, feeling imposter syndrome or inferiority complex, coming into relationship with whatever spirituality means to you, what the divine means to you, what it feels like to move with the flow of life. The image I'm getting right now is actually like when we are just like let ourselves be completely moved by the river instead of trying to paddle against stream or even like try to just like walk alongside it. Like, what does it mean to get into the river and allow the water to just take us where it's trying to take us without fighting it? That's going to be a lot of this. Now, you will see the moon and the sun are actually in a square to the planet Uranus, which is the planet of change. So, this is kind of why I'm saying move with the flow of life, move with the flow of the river. Trying to paddle against it in whatever's showing up for you these days is literally just not even going to work, to be totally blunt and honest with you. When we see a square to Uranus, there is an upheaval, there is a change that's happening. But the thing about the planet Uranus is that it's this planet of liberation. because it's trying to liberate us. It's trying to free us. So maybe we're stuck in some of the wounds of Virgo, which can look like anxiety, worry, feeling like we just are trying so hard to grasp and be in control of something, or we feel like we're not worthy, or we feel like we're having to prove that we're enough. Or maybe we're stuck in some of the wounds of Pisces where we're feeling so much, it gets so overwhelming that we just want to escape. We want to tap out. We're abusing or overusing different substances or ways to just like try to like not be here. When Pisces gets super flooded and overwhelmed, it's hard for it to be here. And so, can you feel that there's even this undertone around death? And that's okay. Like, there's been actually quite a number of deaths that have even happened in this eclipse portal of different celebrities, of different people that I know, of different pets. And can we trust the timing of death too when there's a closure, when a soul cycle is complete? But can we also dance with what is actually true? Like there is going to be some things with an eclipse like this that we are letting go of. And yet just really that radical self honesty of like, what is for me? What am I being asked to let go of? What am I being asked to release control of? How can I flow with the river and the waters and not have my claws in, that I'm just like tense and trying to control the outcome? Like right now, this is when we let go of the reins and we let the river carry us. So, I'm sending lots of love when I have extra, just like to our collective, to Mother Earth, to the planets, and thanking them for their help because it is intense. These are intense days. But again, the material that's rising, the clarity that you are arriving at in certain things. Or maybe there's not clarity yet, and I would invite you to just trust Pisces. Trust and surrender that there is clarity that's going to come. And it really may come around the days of this eclipse with a square to Uranus like this. All of these signs are mutable signs. They're adaptable. They're ready to really surrender into the changes that are necessary. And so they're inviting us to do that inside of our stories as well. Yeah. Forrest liked that point. The last thing that I want to say about this is despite the square to Uranus here, we have this trine from the moon down to Ceres, the great mother, who's actually in Cancer, the sign of the mother. And so I really want to invite us to feel however it relates best to you. Maybe it's taking time next to the ocean. Maybe it's just going to the backyard and putting your feet on the grass. But connect in with Great Mother, Mother Earth, Mother Goddess, Mother Cosmos, Mother, any way that you connect with Mother, the trees, any of it will be beautiful, and really allow yourself to feel like she is holding you. Because here's the thing, if the moon represents our bodies and there's this flow of energy with the mother, Great Mother Ceres, it's also creating a sextile, which is bringing opportunity to the sun, the life force energy in this chart. That's also conjunct, connecting with the planet Mercury, the mind. So there's like a balm for the anxious mind, or the mind that wants to be in control, or the mind that's trying to figure out, what am I doing? What's going on? What's the right step? How do I take the next step? I think that a piece in all of this that's really important to tune into, to stay grounded, is to feel with a felt sense, Great Mother's holding me. So that's why I'm like, go take a trip to the water, or go get your feet and your leg down, just a whole body on the grass in your yard, if that's the easiest way to do it. Just Connect in with nature, connect in with the stars, wherever you feel like you have that felt sense of there is something bigger holding me, there is something bigger loving me, there is something bigger taking care of me, nourishing me at her breast. Like that is going to be the key on how to really keep yourself grounded during some of the tumultuous energy as the eclipse closes. So I'm feeling in if there's anything else here that feels important to say. I think the last little ping I'm getting is that there, with the signs of Virgo and Pisces, especially the Pisces portion, when it's an eclipse or it's kind of an intense transit like this, there is typically a really deep karmic connection that's going on. So I really want you to value what you're seeing. When the veil is thin like this, pay attention. Who are the animal allies showing up for you? I'll say personally, where I sit in Nurse Forest, I have had a spider come and lay her eggs right above that spot. And she's just been with her little, like, that beautiful, um, spirally circular orb that are holding all of her babies. And I've been really tuning into that energy of grandmother spider who's weaving this new story, who's having her children to carry on this new way of being. Yesterday, I took a walk in the forest while Forest slept on my chest, and a snake, a frog, and a squirrel all crossed my path within 10 minutes. So if any, I mean, those animals are all important to me and I have connections with them and what they represent. So I'm sharing all of this to say, pay attention. Who are your animal helpers? Who are the allies that are showing up for you? Really receive the medicine that they're bringing in and know, okay, like for me, I'm like spider, snake, toad, and squirrel are going to be working with me for the next 6 months as this eclipse energy integrates. So who's showing up for you? Whew. If you want to share what's going on, just if you want to be witnessed, I please write to me in the comments. I am, as always, still giving recorded readings. You can visit my website to schedule and purchase any of those. And until next time, sending deep love in such a intense time of transformation. We are held, we are loved, we are resourced and supported. I'll talk to you soon. Be well.